it bites with icy kiss. Each breath a thread, each tear a thread, to weave the fates, to wake the dead. The void speaks slow, the void speaks true. What will I lose, what will I view? Oh, Yggdrasil, roots so deep, so wide, I bleed for truth, I cast my pride. Wings how sharp, they carve my name. The sacrifice, the wisdom gained. The stars fade out in endless skies. The worlds align as I close my eyes. The runes burn bright on bark and bone. A king reborn yet still footsteps fall on the frozen white. Shadows stretch beneath the pale moonlight. A hooded figure moves through time, bearing secrets, whispers and old rhymes. Ravens watch their eyes of flame. The wind it calls, it knows his name. He walks alone, the wanderer.
The drums of fate beat wild and free, each pulse a warning, each strike a plea, but I am Odin. The storm, the flame, the mead of gods it bears my I stole the Through frost and fire, my breath takes form. A shiver in the winds of the northern storm. Eyes fixed on the horizon wide. The well of secrets calls deep inside. The ride through
song.
Odin stands with heavy breath, seeking truths of life and death. The velvet stirs her eyes unrest.
Threads of fate they twist, they fray. Whispered voices, come what may.
She sees the end. The fire's right. A serpent coils beneath the skies. The wolf will howl, the bonds will break, the world will fall.
The earth will shake.
Ashes fall,
The sun turns black.
the gods will march.
No turning back.
Clash of
Titans, doom is song. The end begins where it begun.
She sees the end. The fire's right. A serpent coils beneath the skies.
The wolf will howl, the bonds will break, the world will fall, the earth will
Under mountains deep and wide, where shadows and fire collide, iron sings in a molten stream, sparks dance in a fiery dream. Hammer falls, the echoes rise, a symphony of ancient time. Anvils groan with every beat, stone and sweat where gods compete. Runes carved deep, their secrets flow, power bound in every blow. The clang of fate, the world aligns, creation sparking rhythm and line. Strike the steel, forge the flame, shape the spear that bears his name. Gungnir rises sharp and true, born of fire, forge anew. Forge anew. The storm it breaks, the night divides, the wind it howls, the earth it groans, the shadow chills the marrowed bones. Ravens screech above the fray, the hunt begins, none can delay. Odin calls, the wild hunt rides, through the storm and frozen tides, no escape, no place to hide. The wild hunt comes, it never Antlers gleam in the spectral dark, hounds of chaos bark and bark. The air is thick with fear and dread, each step echoes the weight of the dead. Hooves like thunder, skies aflame, the hunt will carve your very name. Odin calls, the wild hunt rides, through the storm and frozen tides, no escape, no place to hide. The wild hunt comes, it never dies.
sacrifice carried on the breeze. I gave my eye for wisdom's glow, to see the things no eye can know. One sight is lost, but visions grow. The eye I gave for wisdom's glow. The ravens cry with truth in their beaks. The wind hums secrets, the silence speaks. The price was high, the path was mine. The roots of Yggdrasil hold the key. The past, the future all flow through me. I gave my eye for wisdom's glow, to see the things no eye can know. One sight is lost, but visions grow. The eye I gave for wisdom's glow. Feathers fall from the twilight skies, a thousand secrets in their cries. Eyes of wisdom sharp and keen whisper truths of what they've seen. Broken swords, morning flies, circling realms where shadows lie. Through the storm, through the fire, they chant the fate of God's desire. Mountains quake beneath their gaze. Forests bow, lost in haze. Ancient words they softly weave. Time stands still, they never leave. Echoes call, the wind replies. Mysteries wrapped in blackened ties. Broken swords, moon in flies, circling realms where shadows lie. Through the storm, tale unfolds, the past, the future, the untold.
Splintered heavens wide, where frost and shadow dare collide. A whisper grows, a chilling tide. The winds they howl, they won't abide. Onward we march to the final storm, hearts ablaze though the world's forlorn. Drums of fate in the thunder's form. There's long but we are through ancient woods where silence weeps, and mountains where the darkness creeps. Each step of how the echo keeps through
stars the cosmos conquers. Whispers of flutes call out through the haze, a creature born from ancient days.
Eight shadows fall in perfect light. Legs of thunder bending
Three-legged steed takes flight. The realms of dark From this height where stars collide, the throne of silence, where gods reside. Strings hum soft like a distant hymn. Rims flicker faint on the cosmic rim. Horn calls rise a calm divine. Echoes ripple through space and time. They carry the weight of lore, stories untold on an endless shore. A breath, a pause, a heartbeat slows through the throne's gaze. Eternity flows. The high throne above the 9 realms, where light bends and chaos overwhelms. A stillness spreading, time undone, creation cradled, worlds as one.
The storm it howls, the bridge it glows. A tempest crowns where no one goes. Lightning dances fierce and free across the endless crystal sea.
On the rainbow bridge we stand, through the fury hand in hand. Thunder roars, the sky will break, we'll rise for glory's sake. The wind it cuts, the cold it bites.
In the frost where shadows grow long, under skies where the ravens throng, a wolf's breath steams like iron song, bound by gods who fear his bite.
Chains forged in fire, struggle stokes the pyre. The shadow grows beneath the wolf,
Fenrir strains,
the gods stay cold, binding fate in strands of silk.
Odin watches as threads unfold. Heavy steps like drums on stone,
Each ring echoes
the world's own groan. The wolf howls deep, marrow and bone. Odin's eye sees what's to come.
ranks of gold, winds beat fast. Fate is tied but cannot last. The earth will quake, the sky will tear. A wolf unleashed,
None will be spared.
the shadow grows beneath the wolf.
Fenrir strains,
The gods stay cold, binding fate in strands of silk.
Odin watches as threads unfold.
Beneath the the gods stay cold, binding fate in strands of silk.
Odin watches as threads unfold. Cold winds carve through frozen stone. Odin walks where shadows grow. A single crow calls, the silence grows. Through valleys steep and rivers locked in ice, the oath forgotten, a heavy price.
Journey to the halls of the giants, where the air is sharp and defiant.
Thunder speaks, the earth replies, old vows rise under darkened skies. Snow falls thick, each step a fight. Mountains loom in the dying light. The past whispers low, a restless ghost, a bridge of frost, a path of might. The halls await, their fires bright.
Journey to the halls of the giants, where the air is sharp and defiant.
Thunder speaks, the earth replies, old vows rise under darkened skies.
shadows where the spirits go. Odin walks through the mist so slow. The frost is breathing. The frost is breathing. Buried voices call, they never rest. Ancient words carved in the mountain's chest. Visions along the shores of Niflheim, frozen in time. The end and the climb, the sky splits open. The earth will fall through the mist. We hear the gods' last call. The nickel harper hums, a memory stirs. Wind carries secrets, the edge of the world blurs. Shimmering frost, a mirror of stars. The past is bleeding. The past is bleeding.